One of the complaints I always hear about U-boat is that they're too big. Well, get ready for this new model. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today I'm thrilled to be sharing this amazing new U-boat that just came into the shop. It's a gorgeous model with some of the amazing calling cards of a U-boat watch, but comes in a little bit smaller of a diameter. Before we dig into all those details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. This U-boat Stratos has a 40mm diameter with a 47.3mm lug to lug. It's just 9.7mm thick and powered by a manual wind movement. This gorgeous and moderately sized watch from U-boat comes from the Tungsten line and really looks great in person. It takes all the amazing calling cards of a U-boat watch and shrinks it down to a much more wearable size for those with a smaller wrist. Of course, for this model, the most exciting feature is that tungsten bezel. Tungsten is a very scratch-resistant metal and has a very nice polished look to it, so this watch is gorgeous and is going to stay that way. Additionally, we have a flat sapphire crystal with nice anti-reflective coating, giving a very beautiful overall look to the front of this watch. The one thing that's a little bit different on this watch versus other U-boat watches is this crown. We do still have that classic canteen look here on the left side of the case as we have with other U-boat watches, but in this instance it's not a screw-down crown protector. In this instance it's just the manual wind crown. It still maintains that really cool, highly functional, and industrial look, which I quite enjoy because if you're buying a U-boat, you're buying it for that history and design. The military history from the Italian Navy with this brand is such a fun added feature to these U-boat watches. I really enjoy this touch that they keep here on the right side of the case. The back has a very interesting see-through case back in the shape of the U for the U-boat branding, and you can see that manual wind movement underneath. Like I said, this crown is accessible and not screw down like you'd see on other models. The movement looks great, has a 42-hour power reserve, and of course is very thin, giving this the overall thinness of just over 9.5mm on the entire watch. I also really like these U-boat straps. They tend to be very thick, high-quality leather with very impressive buckles. I like the way it looks. It's perfect with the matte black texture on the dial and is a great fit. The dial is quite legible in daytime, but leaves a little bit to be desired for nighttime visibility. You can see we do have some lume, and if you're looking closely you'll be able to tell the time, but not much else. Now I know what the big selling point is for this watch. It's that it's a nice looking U-boat with all the styling cues and done at a much smaller size. Here on my 8-inch wrist it almost looks a little too small because I'm used to wearing those big bulky U-boats. This was a good diversification in my opinion though. It makes this very cool design accessible to a much broader audience. U-boat have brought out some really impressive and exciting wristwatches over the past 12 months or so, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do next. This one is a hit. If you love U-boat watches and their design, but you've just been put off by that larger size, this may be an amazing option for you. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.